So the question of the extent to which the Scottish mission feeds into later British policy, it's really about building a sense of national identity both in England and in Scotland, which then feeds into a wide range of activities that are taking place. So it's not the case that perhaps Christians in England and in Scotland are explicitly wanting the government to move in a particular direction or approving of particular government actions, but they see their mission work as being benefited potentially from working in that context. So the Church of Scotland mission, what it's really trying to do is trying to draw the Church of Scotland together and draw the Scottish nation together, building on its background of a covenanted nation, which goes back to the 1640s, building on the Scottish background of Sabbatarianism, which they argue connects them to the Jewish people. And that then feeds into a sense of what it means to be a good Scot, what it means to show that you are loyal to the church, but also that you are loyal to the state and that you're feeding in to British policy more generally and the British good. So over time, and this has been talked about by a lot of scholars, this sense of a connection with the Scottish people develops and it feeds into particularly the Balfour Declaration as we get into the early 20th century. So one of the interesting things that historians have pinpointed about the Balfour Declaration and the people who are supporting it within the British government, within the British cabinet, is that a lot of them come from the Celtic fringe, the Celtic fringe. So from Wales, from Ireland, from Scotland, people who feel maybe they have been marginalised from the mainstream British narrative, but can be made to connect with it through their sense of connection and blessing of the Jewish people. So that is very broadly speaking how it feeds in, but it's changed over time in Scotland. I wouldn't say this is representative of current Scottish action, but it was an important part of historical Scottish identity.